All right, welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Scott Crandall here at the Selkirk Lap Showdown. Powered by Invited. And we've got Ryan Sherry, the Florida Gator, playing with Callie Smith. You see that ponytail flying even in her face. In a graphic, it's moving, Scott.
Yeah.
And Collin Johns and Cierra Gaytan-Leach. Just to give you an idea of what's going on in this pool. In the ladies' side, Annalie Waters has 2 victories out of 2 so far. Callie Smith and Cierra both have 1. Yana Grechkina looking for her first win. All the men are sitting at 1-1. Matt Wright, Collin Johns, Jeff Warnick, and Ryan Sherry. So for positioning here, big match.
Yeah, it really is, because between Annalie Waters and for the guys, they're all fighting to pair up with Annalie.
They want to finish at the top
if they can get them. So it's these matches for seeding are huge.
And again, the top male and the top female in each pool will be partnered up tomorrow in a bracket-style single elimination tournament. So. Collin Johns takes over. So a bunch of drops down the line. Sherry went for a little too much ankle there.
So I get to play with Cierra Gaytan-Leach a fair amount. She's got a really nice serve, really hard return, and she's hit nice drives, and she's got fast hands.
Oh, and Collin Johns trying to prove that he is not a right side player.
He read the play, but Ryan got the ball down too low. It was a tough shot for Collin.
There's that wicked forehand. Collin Johns making sure all of LA County knew to let that ball go.
Cierra has been, she'll hit an out ball every once in a while, but maybe not off a drive.
There's a good job by Sherry. Again, 1 game to 15, win by 1. Pool play here at the Showdown. Oh. Ryan Sherry screaming as he sprints up there, "I got you, girl," but kicked off the tape. Again, Ryan Sherry is a all-effort, all-the-time player.
I'll be curious to watch the strategy of Collin and Cierra. Collin, very good strategist. He will have told Cierra. Collin will have told Cierra how he wants to play this and where he wants to go,
sure.
and she will follow direction. So it'll be fun to watch what their strategy is.
There's that big serve you talked about.
Because so far they're hitting a lot of balls at Chair Bear.
Yeah, like Callie Smith is being isolated here without question.
But they're hitting it at Chair Bear, and he's hitting it hard at Cierra, and he's overpowered Cierra a couple times. Oh. Callie did the classic. I'm getting iced out. I see a ball. Let me hit it hard.
Indeed.
There you go. Sherry with the perfect lob and then finishes it.
Lands right on the baseline.
Share Bear has variety.
Okay, so feeling out process. We're at 3-3.
Oh,
Lots of confusion in the middle of that point.
Collin said me, but he wasn't actually there. I think Cierra did the right thing there.
Oh, and John's unable to will it over.
But as soon as Collin said me, Cierra backed up, and that's why she had time to play it, so she did well.
Boy, I like the communication from Sherry there to let Callie Smith come up and just destroy that. Just caught the tape. And then some room service for Collin. You know, that's not even the best that Sherry has there, but with John's having to recover over there and not being as comfortable as his brother who's used to playing that side, that's a good ball or a good spot for Sherry and Smith to put the ball.
All right, I've never seen Ryan Sherry play doubles this well. He's looking great out there. He's seeing the spots and he's hitting them accurately.
Yeah, finding angles, using that forehand to set himself up, and you owe him a postcard. There's the apology tour.
Is that our fault?
No, but the karma gods say it is. ATP, nope. Just sitting on the scorpion twice.
It's good defensive hands from Ryan Sherry. You think that's going to beat him, and it's not.
Oh my, that was 50 feet out, but he'll get the clean winner count. Oh, that just wide, not deep from Sherry on the lob.
But it fooled them.
Yeah.
You know, Collin was not sitting there waiting on an overhead. He was chasing it.
It's a great deep return, and then Leach wasn't set on the drive.
It's the one downside of hitting your return too hard. It gets to them too fast.
No! It's okay. Oh, you. All day.
The ever-encouraging Ryan Sherry there.
All good.
There's that tricky little two-hander. And just moving them all over the court.
Great presence by Cierra up there. She went cross court and then got ready for the attack from Callie and put it in a good spot just outside of Sherry's reach.
So after a lot of energy, again, we talk about use of timeouts for momentum, for strategy. Here it's for just let's get ourselves from a fitness perspective. Not that they're not fit, but let's take a break. So we'll take one ourselves. Great battle here on center court at the Selkirk Lab Showdown. All right, folks, welcome back. Dave Fleming with Scott Crandall. And the interesting thing about this round robin is when you go and talk strategy, you're giving pointers, and guess what? You're going to play against that person later, so you kind of have to decide how much of the vault am I going to put out there in the world here. So you want to win now, though, so you got to get that straightened out. But I'm sure they're thinking that way, Scott, about do I want to give that away or not?
I think both of the Johns brothers have a vault that we'd like in on.
Yeah. Big drive by Collin Johns right on cue.
The dipping drives have been working today. Tied up.
It's a good volley by Ryan Sherry there.
It was a great volley. Cierra's drive
was heavy.
It was, yeah, had some spin. It was low enough, and Cher really spotted it in the corner.
And Callie Smith with that paddle up always finishes. But great job by Johns and Gaytan-Leach to come back and tie this up.
Yeah, Cierra's got an overhead. She's a very good tennis player.
Yes, a former extremely high-level tennis player. And he goes to the well twice.
Hey, I'll move here. Hi.
So they feel more comfortable with Callie on the left side of the court here. And there's that.
Well, the other thing, when you are crossing to cover on an unstack, it's very hard to read an out ball because you're not there yet.
And what happened on that is Ryan gave the "we're going to switch" signal, but he flashed it, so moved it back and forth, which means a fake to most people, and that's what Callie thought had happened there. And then she's like, "Oh man, I got to go cover this." So
huge pet peeve of mine is a late signal when I'm returning.
So that was just pure misunderstanding. So it is Johns and Gaytan-Leach that have the lead at the turn. They were down big early, but have righted the ship. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. Cierra Gaytan-Leach serving to Callie Smith, and another vicious drive by Johns. Okay. Why bother with a signal when you say you're staying, right? And you saw Gaytan-Leach give a little ground because she knew that a speed up was coming, able to block it in there, and Collin Johns gets in to finish. That's smart pickleball.
It's my fault. I was about to compliment her serve.
So just the subliminal. Good little short angle from Sherry, but the mountain grew there. So down 4. Stack Callie again over to the left side. Good finish by Ryan Sherry.
Collin's trying to be aggressive, but aggressive high at Callie is just going to be tough to finish.
There's a good deep serve, and as we mentioned, it's tight behind the court here, so you see even Cierra touching the back wall here as she was ready. Tweener by CJ. Had no other choice really because he couldn't. You like to round it with a U to be able to throw that in, but so deep, nowhere to go.
Yeah, I disagree. He had better options than that.
There's that forehand, and now we're doing a little WWE
Sherry hit that thing so hard, Cierra couldn't have gotten out of the way if she wanted to.
No.
That was a great drive from Ryan Sherry.
Oh, 10 apiece. Callie Smith misses the serve.
Did you see Cierra? Same shot. Cierra had seen it once. Nothing in pro pickleball works twice.
Yeah, just stuck it.
You can do it once, and then everyone adjusts.
That's the other risk of the unwinding the stack. You want your return to be so good because you got to give yourself time.
So Cierra has proven to Collin that her drive is quality enough that he can just crash in there, and he's very good up there. His brother set him up a few times with that play.
So it is Sherry and Smith who are going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one too. Actually, let's keep it here and do an update on the pool. So pool number 1, the men and women, you see through 2 matches complete. Elise Jones at the top. Ben Johns and Federico Staxrud have 2 wins. So again, number 1 of the women will be paired up with the number 1 of the men, and then they go into the bracket play tomorrow. So if it ended in this fashion right now, it would be Elise Jones, Ben Johns, Kovalova with Staxrud, Irvin with De Villiers, and Gerke with Dawson. Lots of pickleball to be played, but that's the way this will work.
Yeah, and here's pool 2.
Pool 2, look at Lee Waters. Not only has she got 3-0, but plus 17 over here. So very impressive. Tyson McGuffin at the top there, and dogfight at the bottom. And then pool 3. So the Waters collectively undefeated here so far today. Anna Lee Waters running away with it. This match is huge for positioning here in pool number 3. Matt Wright at the top, but a lot of ball still to be played, but that's the exciting part of this pool play, as you've mentioned, Scott.
Yeah, every point matters. Oh. Yeah, Sherry's not even really trying to make that ball.
No,
if he can just put it on the body, you have to deal with it, and he just missed her.
Another drive that Sherry tries to...
That was a controlled drive. Collin didn't hit that as hard as he could. He kept it low, and that was good enough.
And we are at a match point. Oh, both paddles were there. Sherry got there. Okay, so 1 saved. Okay, so there's the patented Callie Smith come on after a devilish little 2-handed roll dink from Sherry. Okay, again, win by 1, so work to be done. It's an unbelievable volley by Colin Johns right there. That is a high-level point by all players.
Yeah, I think that the 2 shots Cierra hit made the difference.
Yes.
Collin was doing the most, but when it got to her, she hit a really nice quality reset dink.
Especially when you think maybe your partner's going to hit that ball and still be ready. She's played very well in this match. Oh, no. And Ryan Sherry goes for inside-out Showtime after a tremendous point.
Yeah, I think Collin is glad he didn't go for another tweener there.
Yes. Yeah. Chose to just throw it up in the air.
Those are some fun points, though, because Ryan is putting some big angles.
Yes, on
and
Cierra.
Cierra is out there. She made a couple nice gets on them. They kind of had her beat sideways, and she chased it down.
And not only did she chase it down, but you have to find a safe place to put it. She was able to do that.
Yeah,
that's the hard part of that.
She wisely went down the line because she could control it more easily. And as long as there isn't someone there waiting to Ernie, then you're going to be okay.
So, a timeout called on offense here after a really long point. I love that use of the timeout by Johns and Gaytan-Leach here to go, okay,
yeah,
we're at the finish line.
Yeah, our cloud cover is gone here.
Yes.
It's like it gets hot here in the San Fernando Valley, so we're going, I think we're mid-80s now, heading towards 90. So after a long point like that, offensive timeout's a great idea. Get it together, and you need one more point.
Oh, my goodness. But couldn't get the next one down, and it is Collin, Johns, and Cierra Gaytan-Leach down a bit early and then played real solid together.
Yeah, no, Collin did a great job of using what Cierra is good at, setting her up to excel, and they hit every single third shot was a drive. And if you hit quality drives, it's working. So, you know, don't go away from a winning strategy.
Make them adjust, not you, if you're ahead. So really nice comeback. Collin, Johns, Cierra Gaytan-Leach both now have 2 victories. So we're going to be moving into the last stage here, and we're going to get to see where does this all net out. So let me set you guys up for what our next mixed doubles match is on this court. We'll have Ben Johns coming back out here with Jessie Irvin. First view of her today. Callan Dawson and Cassandra Gerke will be on the other side of that one. So mixed doubles winding down the afternoon. Scott will have men's and women's doubles, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So quite a morning of very fun matchups here. We'll be back with the next one right after this.